What's up, guys? I'm LAJ.
And this is Young Peter here.
Legendary Sports. So we just did a video on the Western Conference and how that's gonna stack up. Make sure you check out the video, the description for the video, and we'll get into this. So the East now. How does the East stack up now? It's completely
East,
different.
The East is kind of a different story than the West because we feel like with the West is just more exciting to talk about. I mean, with the East though, okay. I mean, they have some superstars obviously out there, LeBron. But yeah,
That's it.
pretty much
No disrespect.
Yeah, I honestly think they changed the All-Star rules. Just
yes.
because of that, because they want to hide the fact that the East doesn't have.
There's no way you're gonna have LeBron, John Wall, Kevin Love. He'd make it.
I feel like
DeMar DeRozan.
I feel like Dwayne Wade would still get voted in, even though it's something like that.
Yeah, man. So they changed the All-Star game because they realized that LeBron versus the West.
Yeah, it's what it is.
It was gonna be like a dunk fest and just like a shit show. It was gonna be like a 200 to 15 All-Star game.
Nah, I don't know about that, but still, I mean, just to get into it, I'm giving the most probably controversial number one and within good reason. Now, my number one is Washington. Now, a lot of people have questioned it. Even LAJ were like, wait, why are you picking Washington over Cleveland? Why are you picking them over Boston?
I know what they have.
And I feel like Washington, though, last year, you got knocked out in a 7-game series. And best believe, they want to come hungry.
Yeah,
John Wall and Bradley Beal want to prove to the world that they got a squad over in Washington. And they don't give a damn about Boston. They sure don't give a damn about Cleveland.
So that's your number one. That's
crazy. My number one.
I mean, it's arguable and it's great arguments to it, and I can't deny his number one. I mean, it's good. It really is. But my number one, I'm gonna go the safe route and say it's the Cavs. They got
safe route.
Hey, they got so deep. Like last minute, they got Derrick Rose, who's now showing signs of that 2011 MVP. Derrick Rose, Dwayne Wade, who's also rejuvenated. They also got like a deep bench with Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson.
It's their starting five.
Yeah, we know what they have.
And then their bench, that's just another, it feels like another starting five on top of that.
Yeah, so we already know what the Cavs have. They got better. Somehow they found a way to make pieces that were washed away into better pieces. Who's your number two?
It'd have to be Cleveland for that same reason alone. I feel like LeBron, this is probably the best team LeBron had. And there's really no reason why, again, he's going to make it to now his, ninth straight? Seventh or eighth. Yeah, his 8th straight finals, appearance now. And that's just domination right there.
Yeah, it is. My number two is Boston and Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, and, the young pieces with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. They already have the playoff experience. I feel like Kyrie is bringing to the table a lot of energy and just the scoring ability that he brings is incredible. With Gordon Hayward, even more so. I mean, just alone with them two alone, that's like about 50 points per game just on them two alone. 50 to 60 points. Easily. Your number?
Yeah, I'm going with Boston as my 3. I feel like they actually got somewhat weaker in the fact that they got Kyrie.
They did give up a lot. They
did have to give up a lot. You lost Avery Bradley. I mean, you lost Kelly Olynyk.
Jay Crowder.
You lost Jay Crowder. Isaiah Thomas. I mean, you guys lost some pieces, and now you guys have to build up Brooks to now Brad Stevens' system. Mm-hmm. And mind you, it's again a controversial thing to say, but Isaiah proved that he can take a team that wasn't gonna do anything and was still winning games. Kyrie, this is on you now. Yeah, you need to lead this team.
Yeah, you wanted it, now
you wanted to be the man. Yeah. Now I don't know the whole reason you want to leave Cleveland, but this is to be the man. This is now your team.
Mm-hmm. This is your team now. This is the spotlight that you were looking for. My number 3 is going to be Washington. John Wall, Bradley Beal, right? Bradley Beal, Marcin Gortat. I mean, John Wall alone is like a killer. And you could see him on the court. He's going to find a way to score the most disrespectful way he can. He's going to cross you up, dunk on you, stare you down, and then just walk away. Throw some gang signs at you. So John Wall is.
Whoa, man! This is a kid show. You're right. Anyways, but I like to think that my number 4 would be Milwaukee. Now I'm probably throwing some shade over at Toronto because it's always been Cleveland, Boston, then you have Toronto.
Yeah,
then
Toronto's
you have,
always in the top. Yeah.
They're always there, but they're actually a peg below. I feel Milwaukee's going to take that next step because, don't get me wrong, I know Antetokounmpo made that little tweet at Kobe to be a little jokester.
Yeah, with my challenge.
Kobe was not joking. He wants him to play as the MVP, and best believe, I feel he can potentially do that this year. He's going to have a monster year for Milwaukee. And believe me, if Jabari Parker comes back healthy, they have a squad down there in Milwaukee. And believe me, it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can't deny that. My number, what are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. My number 4 is going to be the Raptors, and I'm not just saying that because of the safe route. I'm just saying because DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, they're great during the regular season, but in the postseason, that's where we're having problems. And maybe
why do you think that is though?
It's a mental game because it happens in everything. I mean, the spotlight is brighter there, and the pressure is harder. So maybe that's what really gets them, the pressure. It becomes a mental game with them. Who's your number 5?
I picked Toronto. I mean, they're a great team, but this is now what, year 5 of DeMar and Kyle Lowry. And it hasn't really
yielded. was added to it.
Yeah. It yielded them only one Eastern Conference Final appearance. But other than that, Toronto, I believe at some point, it's going to rebuild.
Yeah, it's going to have to eventually. It is going to have to.
Because you can't keep beating your head over the wall and trying to expect a different result. And now I told you I picked them below Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So now it's like, ugh.
And that's where I have my thing is opposite from him. That's where I have the Bucks, and I feel like the X factor is going to be Jabari Parker. If he stays healthy, definitely I'll put him at the 3 or 4 even. I mean, the 3, that should be like the ultimate one because Jabari Parker, he could score 20 points per game, rebound, shoot, block, and he could be an offensive threat and defensive threat. But it all becomes, can he stay healthy? Because the Greek Freak can't do it all by himself. Yes, he has the abilities, but he's not going to be able to do it by himself. Your number 6.
Yeah, and then just to round it off with 6, 7, and 8, my 6 is the Charlotte Hornets.
We both agree on that one. We both agree on that
we both agree on, most likely for the same reason. They got Dwight
Howard,
Kemba Walker. And you know what? With that 1-2 punch,
Michael Jordan is coming back.
I mean, why not? He's still balling up people at the age of, 51? Maybe.
Smoking a cigar.
You reach, I teach. But yeah. But then on top of that, my number 7 is Philadelphia. My God, these baby Sixers. I hope that these guys can stay healthy for the year because I feel they'll be really fun to watch. And who's to say Philadelphia versus Cleveland in the first round? And best believe, I know the Cavs will smoke that ass, but still,
they're gonna.
They'll get some experience, and best believe, once these baby Sixers grow up, they're gonna slap LeBron around and finally kick him out and finally start taking over the league because I feel they have that potential.
They definitely do.
And they just gave Embiid that extension,
stupid contract,
which I didn't really agree with, but that's for another day. Now I want to end it up with Miami. You got Goran Dragic, Dion Waiters, Hassan Whiteside. I feel with that and the other pieces they have on there, Indiana really didn't really sell me because they did lose Paul George. I mean, they kind of have some pieces
Lance
there, but
Stevenson.
I don't really, Lance will make them dance, but I don't really feel like, Miami's going to lose that 8 spot this time around.
Yeah. I have Miami at the 7. I just feel like they're a little bit more mature and better with, we both agree on the Hornets, but Miami, because of Hassan Whiteside, defensive mentality, Goran Dragic, what he brings to the table, and also there's somebody else I forgot, but they have some pieces to be at the 7 and make the playoffs and probably make some noise. And the 76ers, I mean, I'm going to hate on Joel Embiid because he just played 35 games and he just made $148 million. You're stupid lucky. So kudos to you. Joel Embiid.
The players get paid, to show up for 31 games.
Yeah, but 76ers for sure, they're going to make some noise either this year, next year, and it's going to be fun for sure. Not in the East as much as in the West, but it'll be interesting to watch the 76ers.
East is still going to be interesting. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So I'm Ali J.
This is Young Peter.
We'll catch you guys next time.